So it is indeed time, though. iRacing stuff held off a little till a little bit later. For the Players' Championship, as we said, golf's unofficial 5th major. TPC Sawgrass, which in PGA 2K23, I said this last week, I'm going to say it again. The Players and the Genesis were the last 2 tournaments that I hadn't won yet, and I did eventually win the Players. But if this course is anything like it is in 2K, we may struggle here today, which might honestly be a little bit welcomed. We have won 5 tournaments in a row, which is a little bit absurd, but I can't make it any harder. So we're just dealing with it how it comes to us. It's all about the conditions, really, and we've been really lucky with some tournaments that have had some pretty easy conditions for us. Not a lot of wind. If there is a windy day, it's usually only 1 round of the tournament. If we get a tournament where there's high winds for like 3 of the 4 days, I don't think we're winning. Just don't think it's possible. But let's head out to Sawgrass and get this tournament started. First big one of the year.
It is golf's unofficial 5th major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
All right, well, teeing off here at Sawgrass, the wind doesn't look that bad. I didn't check this before the round, so we'll see how this one goes. Just important to keep this nice and safe off the first tee, and we are off right. We're going to be dry, but in the heavy shit. Given where that ball looked like it was going originally, I will take that. And now, kind of in between clubs here, gonna want to take a tiny bit off of this. And that's off right too. What the fuck? Now, it could have been below our feet, and I just didn't take a look at it, but we are on the green in 2. Certainly not an ideal start. Long birdie putt here. Really just want to leave it close, inside a couple feet. On the way. It's got to stop. Yeah, that's mostly going to be all right. Hole 1 here at Sawgrass can really catch you out, especially if you miss the fairway like we did. But let's drop this in for par and get out of here without any major disasters. Current lead is 5 under. Attainable. And so, we've already seen the second most famous par 3 in the world of golf at TPC Scottsdale with 16. 17 here at Sawgrass is intimidating and can really catch you out in some trickier conditions. Today, it doesn't seem like they're going to be that bad, so I think we might be all right. Wind a little bit out our back here as we tee off on 2, first par 5 of the day. And that should be much better off the tee. Clear all the trees. And a good rollout, too. Well, if we feel like we can take on that bunker, clear that bunker. Oh, yeah, we can. It will not come into play at all. I think we hit a 4-iron, kind of right here. Let the wind take this a little bit, and hopefully bounce onto the green, have a long eagle chance. That should be right where we want to be. This actually may roll through. It's going to roll through the back of the green, but we are pretty close here. Should be able to guarantee our birdie, even though this is actually rolling still. 16 yards out. All right. I'm thinking spinner, but it might be flop. I feel like the flop, there's a little less chance for this to go wrong. There's a little mound there that I'm not really loving that we have to clear here. Now, the good news is that this won't roll that far if we add a little bit more power than we need to here. Ooh, that's got to hold. I took a little bit off at the last second, thinking we could get away with that, and it actually hit that mound and kind of skipped a little bit. But we end up all right. Should be able to make our birdie, drop to 1 under on the day. We will do just that. Also didn't look at our tee time here today. Don't know how early we went out. We've been going out pretty early in the first round of these tournaments, so hard to tell. First par 3 of the day comes here on the 3rd. Where's TPC Sawgrass? Also in Florida. We're on a little bit of a Florida swing right now. All right, well, 7-iron might not be enough. 6-iron might be too much, but there is a little bit of wind in our face, so 6-iron and maybe take a smidge off of it. This could be good. We shouldn't have taken any off. It's a birdie chance, but 17 feet out. Gotta give this a little bit more, but then it really doesn't break that much, so just off the left edge of the cup. And hopefully that's enough. It's turning and gonna drop from 17 feet out. That's a big putt early in our round here on Thursday at the Players. Names we've seen towards the top of the leaderboard really all season long to this point. Nate Lashley up here again. Currently sitting in second. Par 4 with the most pointless little pop bunker you've ever seen over there. You almost have to try and find that thing. Wind at our back. Driver is the play. We shouldn't have any worry of hitting this into the water. This should be perfect. And it is. Well, kind of getting a little bit of a groove going now. I did a practice round off stream last night. Obviously, didn't stream yesterday. But it took me a long time until I got to 17 to realize that I wasn't playing from the tips. I was like 12, 13 under. I was like, this is ridiculous. Then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm teeing off from the drop zone here on 17. A little finesse in towards the pin. It's got a bite, and it did, and then rolls onto the fringe anyway. We'll still be putting here. Oh. Or will we? I mean, yes, I feel like that's going to be the play. Gonna want to be careful here, though. I had a feeling I was going out too far to the left, but I didn't want to miss low. Felt like it would hold up there, and it did. So we'll take our par here on 4, stay at 2 under. Matt Fitzpatrick, who has been having a miserable start to this season, missing cuts left and right, currently in second, or actually tied for the lead, I do believe. At 5 under as we head to the 5th hole. Pin is tucked in behind some palm trees off to the right. And there's also some tiny little pot bunkers, which, if you get into those trees, could easily find your way into. Looks straight off the tee. It actually tailed off a bit to the left. Now, we should stay in the short grass. I don't know what kind of angle. We might actually have a good angle at this. Might not be in the way of those trees at all. And we're not, as long as we don't screw this up. Oh, man. This is a little... Yet, once again, we're just kind of in between clubs here. I want to take a little bit off this 9-iron. And hopefully we don't take too much off. Now, we might actually be... Nope, we're not right. I thought we might be. This has got to sit. And for the most part, it does. Gives us a chance. About 13 feet out. Slightly downhill. Not a lot of break. And even less break than I thought. Oh, missing putts early. Drop that in. Back-to-back pars, though. On a day when it seems like scoring isn't too crazy. That's about what I expected. Par 4-6 at 393 yards. Players with a little bit more power do have to worry about rolling through the end of this fairway here. I don't think we have to, especially not with the wind not blowing all that hard. Yeah, no, we'll be all right. It does get a little skinny though, right when we get to the landing zone. This should be fine. And it is. Should have about a straightaway look at it, especially if this sits right up here on top of this mound. It does. 80 yards out. Sounds like a little finesse shot to me. Wind not doing a bunch. Fairly level. This could be good. We actually took a little bit off of it, and we might spin off the green here. And, yep, it's going to roll right on back down. Well, once again, we're kind of in a spot that we were on hole 3, I think. Maybe hole 2, I don't remember. Where, yeah, the spinner is probably a good play here. Actually, no, it's not. Well, we're going to flop this then. Aim right at the pin. Give ourselves not a lot of stress for our putt. For par here. In she goes. 3 straight pars on the par 4s. We got another one coming up here on 7. Lead stays at 5 under. 451 yards. Bunkers on either side. That one on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's rolling through, and the one on the right that stretches all the way up to the front part of this green. Lead is 6? Am I stupid? Yes, it is. Matt Fitzpatrick goes 6 under. And his round is also final. All right. Well, we don't have to worry about that number getting even lower. So that's good. So give ourselves plenty of room off to the right here. This should be just fine. Yep. And we are in no threat of the bunker off to the right. Outside of hole 1, driver's been just fine. Pitching wedge into the green. If we read the wind right, could be close. I think I left it a little short. Actually, no, this should be really good. And it is. Inside of 4 feet. Drop that in there. And now for birdie. Ooh, misread it a little bit. Almost missed it low of the hole, but we go 3 under through 7. Par 3 8th, very skinny tee box, trees creeping over on both sides. Don't miss right or left. Wind at our back a little bit. We're just going to hit 4-iron and hopefully hit it straight and roll on the front part of the green here. On the way. It's actually going to hit the green. So we got to be careful here. This shouldn't roll off. Be a long ways out. It's just another one of the par 3s that, especially when you don't have a lot of power, you can't hit like a mid-iron or something like that. That's really kind of the best play you have, especially with the pin where it is here today. But mostly downhill, so we're going to want to take a good bit off of this. It's not heavy downhill. On the way. Just wanted to put it close. This could go in, and no. This is about 6 inches high, but doesn't roll too far past. Just inside that 3-foot circle. And a little tap in. Final hole on this opening side of the Players. A par 5. Nate Lashley goes 6 under. I think we have a 2-way tie at 6. Which we're on pace to be at right now. In practice yesterday, I was much better on the front than I was on the back. But then again, you might as well throw practice right out the window, given that we weren't playing from the tips. All right, so in a perfect world, I want to be off to the right here. Gives you a better angle for your second. But you do flirt with the water a little bit trying this. And I think we might be flirting with the water again. I don't think we're that far right. Be right where we want to be. Certainly not a place you want to be hitting anything left or right. There's threats everywhere. And now a 3-wood into the wind is going to be the play. That should be safe. Unless it takes a interesting kick. That'll be just fine. Shouldn't have too much of an issue getting on the green in regulation. But, what are we going to do it with? I guess a long spinner. Now, these greens seem fast today, so we're going to take a tiny bit off of this. And it's a good bit above our feet as well. I forgot that doesn't really matter on spinners. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to affect spinners. Well, this is a birdie chance. Finish off the front side at 4 under. And we will. All right. After a conversation at work, I'm convinced there's a lot of NASCAR fans that don't actually like motorsports. Well, you see, the thing is, when it comes to NASCAR fans, is that they don't like anything. They like God, guns, and beer, and sometimes cars going fast, but if they don't go fast enough or they go fast in the wrong direction, meaning not left, they don't seem to like that. Vast majority of them. We're going to take some off of this drive here. Don't want to roll through the fairway. We're off right again. We might be okay. No, that is a high kick into the first cut. Well, first cut could be worse. Oh. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. Well, we're gonna hit a punch. Believe it or not. And maybe roll this up there? I don't know. I have no clue. There it goes. It's going to be short of the green, but honestly, that's okay. Yeah, and with the new single lugs in NASCAR, not really new anymore, but with the single lugs in NASCAR, now that refueling during a pit stop is awkward. Because the tire changes take less, but fuel in the car takes the same amount of time. There's the spinner. Ooh, good kick. Just gonna miss. All right. Not much left for our par, though. We're all right. We'll stay at 4 under. Like I said, I think the back nine is going to get us a little bit more here today than the front side did. I also don't get why you would think that an entire sport is shit, especially if that's the reason that F1 is shit. Not the fact that Max Verstappen leads by turn 1 and then there's no intrigue for who's going to win the race the rest of the time you're watching. That would be the problem with Formula 1 as things currently stand. It's certainly not anything to do with the pit stops. All right, now that tree does hang over this tee box a little bit. Now, I don't think we're going to hit it, but we'll find out. The crowd didn't go oh, so I think we're safe. Striped it dead center. I can't tell where the pin is from here, and I didn't pay attention on the flyover. Now going for this is probably quite stupid. There is a bunker back there to catch us. Assuming we just roll through the green. If we miss off to the left there, it could roll. We've seen already the fairways are quite fast, so we could just roll right over the bulkhead and into the water. I feel like we play this a little bit more safe, and even if we wind up in one of these pop bunkers, so be it. Which I think we're going to hit almost directly. Oh, it popped out, but now it's coming back. Oh, it sits in the rough. Well, that was interesting. All right. Flop ain't gonna go. Since we're in the rough, we can't hit a spinner. Oh, boy. The long flop is probably going to bounce off of the green and roll into that bunker. I hate pitch shots in this game so much, but I really feel like we have to hit one here. Hello. And we hit a pretty darn good one. Yeah, we like Sunoco racing fuel and Goodyear Eagle tires, baby. And through all of that, we have a birdie chance here. Almost powered it through that left edge, but one shot off the lead, I think, unless something's changed. No. Par 4, 12th. I can't imagine you had Goodyear Eagle slicks. Why would you have those? Now I think they make Goodyear Eagles like road going Goodyear Eagles. All right. Par 4 here. Why though? That's interesting. We're going to hit a 3-wood off the tee. Plenty of bailout room to the right for us. We'll be all right. And should have a decent enough angle coming in. We do, however, shot type is where this is going to get interesting. I'm thinking a spinner that lands in the fairway. That's almost like what I wanted to do. I wish it would have rolled out a little bit more. But we're actually going to be just fine here. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those putts that breaks immediately off of contact. Got it right. Back-to-back birdies. And we should be tied for the lead here. He sometimes sells tires. And in the summer, if something goes horribly wrong, sometimes we replace tires. Par 3 13th, 181 yards. I believe this is our final par 3 before 17. And now this one, we can get away with a... I'm hoping a 6. I'm hoping we can hit a 6-iron. There it goes. Oh, hold on. It ain't holding on. Hits the foot of a spectator. I only did that because we had a 6 that really spun, held on us earlier in the round. We'll just go for the flop. Hopefully put ourselves in tight. That'll do. Settle for par here on 13. Yeah, we won the Arnold Palmer. Things got a little dicey on Saturday. We had some crazy wind conditions, and then Sunday was, I think, 1 to 2 mile an hour winds, or maybe 3 to 4. There really wasn't much of a challenge, and the AI couldn't keep up. Okay, well, there's just no music here on 14. That's fine. Good God. The serenity of TPC Sawgrass here. Just get to experience it. All right, par 4, we are the co-leader with 2 others. That's going to be off to the left, I think, a little bit, but it's going to be all right. We may trickle down this hill. No, we'll stay on top. Sometimes, yes, you do. Good bit of the time, actually. People don't know what they want. Into the green with the 7-iron. That's hooking a little left and probably going a good ways past. And it does. Yeah, I don't know either. You got rotten conditions for the majority of that tournament. Just off this left side. There it go. Oh wow, did that pick up speed? I guess I knew it was downhill just a little bit in the middle part of the putt, but damn, that took off. We're in for par. 4 to play. Co-leader. Feeling good. We got some good conditions here today. On to 15. All right, pretty stress-free tee shot. I may actually, I think for the first time all day, hit a low one and hope for a little bit more rollout. It's hooking a bit to the right. That'll be just fine. And we got a good kick indeed. Now I wanted to be a little bit more to the right here. That doesn't happen. Yeah, I would have liked to have all of this as a little bit of almost a straightaway little landing strip, but we don't get that luxury here. So it's going to be another awkward approach shot. Oh boy, where's that headed? Off right and short. With the 3 miles an hour wind, I really didn't think it was going to take that much off of it, so I took a little off myself. We've seen how the 9-iron has just taken off sometimes on these approach shots. Our birdie from 22 feet away. That's got a chance. That's got a chance and falls. That's a big one. For most likely solo lead, and yes, through 15. Haven't been challenged too much with the putts here today. The only ones we've really missed have been our own fault. Par 5. Only real threat here is if you do miss left, and I've done this a bunch through many virtual rounds of Sawgrass in the past, is miss left and wind up in those trees. Not this time, I don't think. Yep, we're going to get all you want out of that. Fourteen team college football playoffs starting in 2026. Right. We just expanded to... We haven't even seen how 12 works yet. Good Lord. Now, we've got a great round going here. We don't need to go pin seeking and test this water, but I'm going to do it anyway. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that wasn't ideal. Sploosh. Well, we're going to need a good approach here. Oh, God, we're a ways back. Can still make a solid par. Yes, we can. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, we're dry. Oh, shit. This is not exactly what you want heading into 17. Oh, come on. That's got a chance. Go, please. Yes. Oh, man. That is a huge putt for par. All right, got it. Don't do that again. And here we go. The Island Green, 17th. Gators lurking in the water. Not much wind to take into account. I'm going to hit the 9-iron, and if it's short of the pin, it's short of the pin. It probably will be. On the way. Where is this headed? Oh. Well, what the? What is this? No! Wait a minute! Oh my God, that almost got terrible. Almost spun off the front. For whatever reason, we're on the green now. Tricky putt here. Hit it good, just trying to get it close. And we'll get it close enough. Oh, man. That got scary. And no guarantee here on the par putt. Well, we got it anyway. Been an interesting 16 and 17 here at Sawgrass. But we maintain 7 under. And we maintain the lead of this tournament. On to 18. After what happened on 16, I don't know. We might want to bail out to the right, and if we head into the trees, so be it. Just anything but the water. That'll be safe. And even in the fairway. Shockingly enough. And we shouldn't have to worry about the water too much. I just want to land on the green, honestly. Get out of here with the lead. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Bad kick. And I think we are bunker bound, and yes, we are. Could be worse. All right, make sure we've got the pick shot. Oh! Needed a little bit more on it. Didn't hit it super clean. But we will get out of here with our par and post 7 under on round 1 of the players. We'll see what the rest of the field does. Pretty happy with that. Oh. Okay, I had a feeling we weren't going to be the leader at the end of day 1. We're going to go into Friday off the lead by 2 in a tie for 5th. A 4-way tie at 7 under. Bunch of guys at 6 under. Holy shit. Interesting first round that almost got away from us there at the very end, but we will certainly take that that performance, and it's all, we just got to be consistent, really. The AI do struggle with consistency, so if we put together 7 unders every single day, I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. I highly doubt Cameron Percy is going 9 under every day of this tournament, so I think we're going to be okay, but we'll take a 65 in round 1 of the players.